Tonight, as your body settles into rest, you exist within a magnificent theater of reality that extends far beyond what your eyes can see. Close them now, if you haven't already, and feel yourself sinking deeper into this moment, this place where you are lying. But know that this simple act of being here, breathing quietly in the dark, places you at the center of the most extraordinary performance imaginable. You are not merely resting in a room. You are floating within layers upon layers of invisible reality, each one as real and active as the physical world your hands can touch. Right now, as you breathe, waves of infrared light are radiating gently from your warm body, painting invisible portraits of your presence in the electromagnetic spectrum. Radio waves from distant stations are passing through you with perfect silence, carrying voices and music that exist all around you in frequencies your ears cannot hear. Think of reality as a vast theater with countless stages, all operating simultaneously in the same space where you lie. On the visible stage, you see the familiar world of objects and surfaces, shadows and light. But behind this first curtain, invisible to your eyes, lies the electromagnetic stage, where your body glows like a gentle star in infrared, where radio telescopes would see you surrounded by the constant chatter of electromagnetic communication, bouncing between cell towers, satellites, and distant galaxies. Pull back the next curtain, and you discover the atomic stage, where your body becomes a city of 100 trillion cells, each one a bustling universe of molecular machinery, so complex it makes our greatest cities look simple by comparison. Here, in this layer of reality, you are not solid at all, but a dancing constellation of atoms, mostly empty space, held together by invisible forces, constantly exchanging pieces of yourself with the air, the sheets, the very earth beneath you. Behind this lies the quantum stage, the deepest theater of all, where the very atoms that compose you exist as clouds of possibility, where particles pop in and out of existence in the space between your thoughts, where the observer and the observed dance together in ways that still mystify our greatest scientists. At this level, you are not separate from the universe at all, but part of a vast ocean of quantum fields that extends from your pillow to the edge of the observable cosmos. As you rest here tonight, you are simultaneously the actor, the audience, and the stage itself in this cosmic theater. Your consciousness, emerging mysteriously from non-conscious matter, has become the universe's way of watching its own performance. Each breath you take moves you through all these layers at once. Each heartbeat resonates across every stage of reality's grand production. The beauty of this multi-layered existence is that it doesn't make your human experience less real or important. It makes it infinitely richer. You are not diminished by being made of stardust and quantum foam. You are elevated by it. You are not lost in the vastness. You are found in the intricate beauty of existing simultaneously at every scale, from the quantum to the cosmic. Tonight, let yourself feel the gentle wonder of this truth, that every moment of ordinary experience contains extraordinary depth, that every breath connects you to invisible layers of reality stretching from the subatomic to the sublime. You are about to journey through these hidden dimensions, not as an outside observer, but as someone who has always lived within them, someone whose very existence proves the miracle of consciousness emerging from the cosmic dance of matter and energy. Rest now in this knowledge and prepare to discover just how magnificent it is to be a conscious being, floating peacefully within reality's infinite layers. The quantum foundation, reality's deepest layer. Breathe deeply now and let your awareness sink down through the layers of your experience, past the sensation of your body against the bed, past the feeling of air moving in and out of your lungs, down into the quantum realm that forms the foundation of everything you are and everything around you. At this deepest level of reality, you discover something beautiful and strange. You are made of possibility itself. The atoms that compose your body, the oxygen molecules you breathe, even the photons carrying moonlight to your window. At their core, they are not tiny solid objects as we once imagined, but waves of probability spreading through quantum fields that fill all of space. Picture yourself floating now in an invisible cosmic ocean, deeper and more fundamental than any earthly sea. This is the quantum field, and it extends from where you lie to the farthest reaches of the universe. It is not empty space, but a living, breathing foundation of reality itself, constantly fluctuating with virtual particles that pop into existence and disappear again in timescales so brief they exist only in the mathematics of possibility. Your body, as it rests here, is a temporary arrangement of these quantum possibilities that have chosen for this moment in cosmic time to stabilize into the miraculous pattern you call yourself. Every electron in every atom of your being exists not as a particle orbiting a nucleus like a tiny planet, but as a probability cloud, a ghostly presence that is somehow everywhere and nowhere until the moment of observation collapses it into the solid reality you experience. This might sound unsettling, but there is profound peace to be found in quantum truth. The uncertainty that exists at reality's foundation is not chaos. It is creative potential. It is the quantum uncertainty in your brain that may give rise to the mystery of free will. The unpredictable spark that makes each thought, each dream, each moment of consciousness something that could not have been precisely predicted, even if we knew the position and velocity of every particle in the universe. As you breathe quietly in the darkness, feel yourself embraced by this quantum truth, that the matter composing your body has existed since the beginning of time, dancing between possibility and actuality in an eternal cosmic ballet. The calcium in your bones was forged in the heart of dying stars. The iron in your blood was created in stellar explosions that lit up ancient skies. And all of it, every atom, carries within it the quantum signature of its cosmic origin. The quantum layer reveals a universe that is far stranger and more wonderful than our everyday experience suggests. Here, particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously until observed. Here, Two particles, separated by vast distances, can remain mysteriously connected. What Einstein called spooky action at a distance. Here, the very vacuum of space is alive with quantum fluctuations, a bubbling sea of energy that prevents the universe from ever being truly empty. You are not separate from this quantum dance. You are it, expressing itself in the temporary form of human consciousness. Your thoughts emerge from quantum processors in your brain. Your dreams may be the mind's way of navigating quantum possibility spaces. Every moment of your waking life, you are quantum mechanics in action, possibility becoming actuality through the mysterious process of observation and experience. Let yourself rest in this profound truth that you exist because quantum uncertainty allows atoms to be stable, because the strange laws of the quantum realm permit matter to organize itself into the complex structures we call life. You are not an accident in the mechanical universe, but a natural flowering of quantum possibility into conscious experience. As you drift deeper into rest, feel yourself supported by this quantum foundation, this cosmic ocean of pure potential that has been dreaming the universe into existence for billions of years. You are one of its most beautiful dreams, and even as you sleep tonight, quantum fields continue their eternal dance within you, around you, through you, maintaining the miracle of your existence with every quantum heartbeat of reality itself. The atomic architecture, building blocks of experience. Rise up now from the quantum depths and discover yourself at the atomic layer of reality, where you become not a single being, but a vast city of 100 trillion cells, each one a universe of atomic architecture, more sophisticated than any structure humans have ever built. As you lie here, breathing softly, picture yourself as you truly are at the atomic scale, a constellation of 1 billion atoms, each one mostly empty space, yet held together by forces so perfectly balanced they create the illusion of solid flesh, of continuous skin, of a body that feels unified and whole. Your hand resting on the sheet beside you contains more atoms than there are stars in the observable universe. Each fingertip holds atomic libraries of information, molecular machines copying and transcribing the instructions of life, chemical messengers carrying signals at speeds that would astound you if you could perceive them directly. Right now, as you rest, millions of atoms are flowing into your body with each breath, while millions more depart, carrying away the waste products of cellular life. This atomic exchange means that you are not the same collection of matter you were 7 years ago. Nearly every atom in your body has been replaced, recycled through the vast atomic economy of Earth's biosphere. The carbon in your muscles was once part of a tree, breathing in sunlight decades ago. The nitrogen in your DNA was floating in the atmosphere, cycling through soil and rain before becoming part of the proteins that copy your genetic information. You are not a fixed thing, but a pattern that matter has learned to dance, a river of atoms flowing through the shape of At this atomic layer, the boundaries between you and the world dissolve in the most beautiful way. The oxygen you breathe was exhaled by plants on the other side of the earth. The hydrogen in the water of your cells was forged in the first moments after the Big Bang, making every molecule of water in your body older than the sun. You are made of ancient matter, recycled stardust that has been part of countless other forms. Before, temporarily becoming you. Feel the peace in this atomic truth, that you are not separate from nature, but woven into it at the most fundamental level. Every breath connects you to the vast respiratory system of the planet. Every heartbeat circulates atoms that once flowed through the veins of dinosaurs, through the rings of Saturn, through the nuclear furnaces of distant stars. Your DNA, coiled in the nucleus of every cell, contains atomic libraries written in a 4-letter alphabet of chemical bases. These molecular texts hold the accumulated wisdom of 4 billion years of life on Earth. Instructions not just for building your body, but for connecting you to every other living thing that has ever existed. You carry in your cells the atomic memory of the first organisms to harvest sunlight, the first creatures to grow eyes, the first beings to dream. At the atomic level, you discover that consciousness itself may be an atomic phenomenon, emerging from the quantum dance of atoms in your neural networks. Your thoughts are atomic events, electrons cascading through molecular switches, creating patterns of electrical activity that somehow give rise to the experience of being you, here, now, aware of your own atomic nature. Rest in this knowledge that you are a temporary arrangement of immortal atoms, matter that has learned to know itself through your experience. The atoms in your brain, contemplating these words, are the universe becoming conscious of its own atomic architecture. You are not made of matter. You are matter, awakening to its own nature through the miracle of human awareness. As you settle deeper into sleep, feel your atomic city humming with quiet activity. Molecular machines maintaining the patterns of life, while your consciousness drifts into dreams. Know that you are held in the embrace of atomic forces that have been shaping matter into ever more complex and beautiful forms since the first stars lit up the darkness billions of years ago. You are atomic architecture become conscious. Stardust, organized into the capacity for wonder. Ancient matter that has learned to love, to hope, to rest peacefully in the knowledge of its own miraculous nature. The biological symphony, life's layered orchestra. Expand your awareness now to encompass the biological layer of your existence, where you discover yourself as not one being, but a vast ecosystem, a living symphony of interconnected processes that transform the simple chemistry of atoms into the magnificent complexity of conscious life. As you breathe quietly in the darkness, Feel yourself as you truly are. A walking, dreaming collaboration between your own cells and the trillions of bacterial partners that call your body home. Your skin, your digestive system, even your mouth contain entire civilizations of microorganisms, each one contributing to the biological orchestra that creates and maintains your existence. You are not just human. You are a living ecosystem, a biological city where every citizen, from your brain cells to your bacterial partners, works together to create the unified experience you call yourself. Listen now to the biological symphony playing within you. Your heart beats its steady rhythm, pumping 5 liters of blood through 60,000 miles of blood vessels, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every corner of your cellular civilization. Your liver, right now, as you rest, is performing over 500 different chemical processes, transforming the food you ate today into the molecules your cells need to repair themselves, to grow, to dream. In your brain, 100 billion neurons are firing in patterns of electrical activity that somehow give rise to your thoughts, your memories, your ability to contemplate your own biological nature. Each neuron connects to thousands of others, creating a network more complex than any computer system ever built, yet one that emerges naturally from the simple desire of biological matter to organize itself into ever more sophisticated forms. Your DNA, residing in the nucleus of every one of your 37 trillion cells, contains not just the instructions for building your body, but the accumulated biological wisdom of every ancestor who ever lived. Embedded in your genetic code are the solutions your lineage discovered for surviving ice ages, for developing the ability to see colors, for growing the complex neural networks that allow you to experience beauty, love, and wonder. But perhaps the most miraculous aspect of your biological layer is how it bridges the gap between the unconscious matter of atoms and the mysterious phenomenon of consciousness itself. Somehow, the biological processes in your brain, the flow of ions across neural membranes, the release of neurotransmitters across synaptic gaps, the formation and strengthening of connections between cells, give rise to your inner world of experience, your sense of being someone who exists from the inside. Your biological rhythms connect you to the larger rhythms of the Earth itself. Your sleep cycle follows the ancient rotation of the planet. Your body temperature fluctuates with circadian patterns older than human civilization. The hormones that regulate your mood and energy rise and fall like tides, connecting your inner biological weather to the cosmic cycles that have shaped life for billions of years. As you rest here, your biological systems continue their quiet work of maintaining the miracle of your existence. Your immune system patrols your body like a vigilant guardian, distinguishing between self and non-self, protecting the biological integrity that allows you to remain coherently you. Your digestive system continues processing the food that will become tomorrow's energy. tomorrow's thoughts, tomorrow's dreams. Your muscles, relaxing now into sleep, contain the biological memory of every movement you've ever made, every dance you've danced, every hand you've held, every time you've run towards something you loved or away from something you feared. Your biological layer holds not just the instructions for life, but the accumulated experience of having lived. Feel the profound peace in this biological truth, that you are life itself, temporarily organized into the pattern of human experience. You are 4 billion years of biological evolution, expressing itself through your unique combination of genetic inheritance and lived experience. Every cell in your body carries the biological signature of your connection to every other living thing on Earth. As sleep approaches, feel your biological symphony beginning to shift into its nighttime rhythms. Your brain will soon begin the process of consolidating memories, filing away the experiences of today and preparing space for tomorrow's learning. Your body will enter its deep repair cycle, rebuilding and renewing itself at the cellular level. Rest now in the knowledge that you are biology, at its most sophisticated, matter that has learned not just to sustain itself, but to experience beauty, to form relationships, to ask questions about the nature of existence itself. You are the biological layer of reality, become conscious of itself, life-aware of its own miraculous nature, a temporary but magnificent expression of the universe's endless creativity. The invisible connections, fields and forces that bind all things. Breathe deeply now and expand your awareness beyond the boundaries of your biological form into the layer of reality where invisible fields and forces weave everything in existence into one seamless, interconnected whole. As you lie here in the quiet darkness, you are swimming in an ocean of invisible influences that connect you to everything else in the universe. The gravitational field of the Earth holds you gently against your bed, but it doesn't stop there. This same force extends outward, connecting you to the moon, which pulls on every drop of water in your body just as it pulls on the oceans. You are being subtly stretched and compressed by lunar tides that flow not just through seas, but through the liquid symphony of your cells. The sun's gravitational field reaches across 93 million miles of space to keep our entire planet in its life-giving embrace. Right now, as you rest, you are orbiting the sun at 18 miles per second, carried along by gravitational forces so perfectly balanced that you feel only peaceful stillness. You are a passenger on Earth's cosmic journey, held safely by invisible forces that have been choreographing the dance of planets for billions of years. But gravity is just one of the invisible bonds that connect you to the cosmos. Your body is permeated by Earth's magnetic field, a protective bubble that shields you from harmful cosmic radiation while allowing the gentle shower of particles from space that may influence everything from your dreams to your sense of direction. Some scientists believe that humans, like migrating birds, carry traces of magnetic sensitivity in our cells, connecting us to the planet's invisible magnetic embrace. The electromagnetic field that surrounds you extends infinitely in all directions, carrying information from the radio waves of distant galaxies to the gentle infrared radiation from your own warm body. Right now, photons that left the surface of stars thousands of years ago are arriving at your location, carrying ancient light through the electromagnetic field that connects all of space and time into one vast web of energy and information. Even more mysterious are the quantum fields that permeate all of existence. The electron field, the quark field, the Higgs field that gives all particles their mass. You are not separate from these fields, you are temporary waves in them, patterns of energy that have learned to be conscious, to rest peacefully in bed, to contemplate the invisible connections that make your existence possible. The strong nuclear force, though it operates only at the smallest scales, reaches its invisible fingers into every atomic nucleus in your body, binding protons and neutrons together with an energy so intense that if it could be released from a single gram of matter, it would power your home for years. This is the force that makes the sun shine, that creates the elements of which you are made, that holds the very heart of every atom in stable existence. The weak nuclear force, more subtle still, governs the radioactive decay that keeps the Earth's core molten, driving the plate tectonics that created the continents, the mountain ranges, the ocean basins that shaped the evolution of life itself. You exist because of invisible nuclear processes happening in the Earth's heart, processes that began when the planet was young and will continue long after human civilization is just a memory in stone. These fundamental forces, gravity, electromagnetism, the strong and weak nuclear forces, are not separate phenomena but aspects of a deeper unity that physicists are still trying to understand. They are the invisible threads that weave the fabric of space-time itself, creating the stage upon which all existence unfolds, including your quiet presence here in this moment. Feel now the profound comfort of these invisible connections. You are not an isolated being floating in empty space, but a conscious node in an infinite network of relationships that extends from the quantum foam beneath your thoughts to the cosmic web that connects galaxy clusters across billions of light years. Every force that acts upon you also flows through you, making you not just an observer of the universe, but an active participant in its ongoing creation. As you prepare for sleep, rest in this knowledge that you are held by invisible forces that have shaped the cosmos since the beginning of time, that you are connected to every other conscious being through electromagnetic fields that carry the resonance of thought and feeling, that you are part of a universe so deeply interconnected that the boundary between self and cosmos dissolves in the mathematics of field equations and the poetry of quantum entanglement. You are not alone, not ever. You are woven into the very fabric of existence by forces more fundamental than matter itself. Invisible bonds that ensure you are always home in the cosmic web of being. The cosmic context, reality's grandest layers. Expand now to the final layer. The cosmic context that holds all other layers in its vast, gentle embrace. Here, you discover that your peaceful rest tonight is taking place not in a static room on a motionless Earth, but as part of the most magnificent journey imaginable, through the dancing architecture of the universe itself. As you lie here breathing softly, you are traveling through space at incredible speeds that would astound you if you could perceive them directly. The Earth rotates beneath you at over 1,000 miles per hour, carrying you through day and night in its ancient rhythm. Our planet orbits the Sun at 67,000 miles per hour, racing through the solar system on an elliptical path that takes us through subtle changes in cosmic radiation, stellar wind, and gravitational influences that may affect everything from weather patterns to the evolution of consciousness itself. But this is only the beginning of your cosmic journey. Our entire solar system is orbiting the center of the Milky Way galaxy at over 500,000 miles per hour, carrying you through regions of space rich with interstellar dust, past the gravitational influences of neighboring star systems, through the spiral arms of our galaxy where new stars are being born, in stellar nurseries that glow with the light of cosmic creation. The Milky Way itself is moving through space, drawn by the gravity of neighboring galaxies toward the Great Attractor, a massive concentration of matter so distant that light from it takes hundreds of millions of years to reach us. You are part of this cosmic migration, this vast dance of galaxies that has been choreographing itself for billions of years, across distances so immense they stretch the imagination.
Yet even this is embedded in an even grander layer, the expansion of space itself. The universe is growing, creating new space between galaxies, carrying them apart in the aftermath of the Big Bang that began everything we know. You are resting peacefully inside an expanding cosmos, part of a universe that is not only vast but growing vaster with every moment that passes. This cosmic context reveals something beautiful about your human experience. You are not insignificantly small in a cold, empty universe, but an integral part of the cosmos coming to know itself. Your consciousness is how the universe experiences its own beauty, contemplates its own structure, feels wonder at its own existence. Through your awareness, 14 billion years of cosmic evolution have culminated in matter awakening to its own nature. The atoms in your body were forged in the nuclear furnaces of stars that lived and died long before our solar system existed. The calcium in your bones was created when massive stars collapsed into supernovas, scattering their stellar ashes across space, where it would eventually form new worlds, new possibilities for complexity and consciousness. You are made of star stuff, cosmic material that has been shaped by billions of years of galactic evolution into the temporary pattern of human awareness. Time itself takes on new meaning at this cosmic layer. The light reaching your eyes from distant stars carries information from the deep past, making you a time traveler every time you look up at the night sky. The elements in your body have been recycling through cosmic processes for eons. The iron in your blood once flowed through the hearts of stars. The carbon in your cells once drifted through interstellar clouds. The water in your tissues once fell as rain on worlds that no longer exist. Your biological rhythms, your sleep and waking cycles connect you to cosmic time in ways both ancient and profound.
the 24-hour rotation of Earth, the annual orbit around the Sun, the lunar cycles that influence the evolution of life itself. All of these cosmic rhythms are written into your cells, making you a biological timekeeper tuned to the fundamental periodicities of the cosmos. Feel now how your presence here tonight exists within nested spheres of cosmic influence. You rest on the surface of a planet that is perfectly positioned in the habitable zone around its star, where liquid water can exist, where the chemistry of life can unfold in all its complexity. This Goldilocks zone is not an accident, but the result of cosmic processes that have been fine-tuning planetary systems for billions of years, creating the conditions where consciousness can emerge and contemplate its own existence. The moon above you, even if hidden by clouds tonight, continues to influence your world in ways both subtle and profound. Its gravitational pull stabilizes Earth's rotation, preventing wild oscillations in our planet's tilt that would make complex life impossible. The moon's presence creates the tides that may have helped early life transition from sea to land, establishing the rhythms that still echo in your cells billions of years later. You are connected to lunar cycles, not as superstition, but as cosmic fact, part of the gravitational conversation between worlds that has shaped the evolution of consciousness itself. Beyond our solar system, you exist within the local group of galaxies, a cosmic neighborhood bound together by gravity and common motion through space. The nearest major galaxy, Andromeda, is approaching our Milky Way at 250,000 miles per hour. But this cosmic collision, billions of years in the future, will be more like a dance than a crash. Two spiral galaxies merging into something new and beautiful. You are part of this deep cosmic future, your atoms destined to participate in galactic transformations that will create new stellar nurseries, new worlds, new possibilities for consciousness to emerge. The cosmic web that connects all galaxies stretches across the observable universe like a vast neural network, with galaxies clustered along filaments of dark matter, separated by cosmic voids that contain almost nothing at all. This largest structure in the universe resembles the neural networks in your brain, as if the cosmos itself is organized like a vast mind, contemplating its own existence through conscious beings like you. Dark matter and dark energy, comprising most of the universe, remain mysterious even to our greatest scientists. Yet, they shape the cosmic architecture within which you exist. Dark matter provides the scaffolding upon which galaxies form and evolve. Dark energy drives the acceleration of cosmic expansion, ensuring that the universe continues growing, creating new space for new possibilities, new forms of complexity and consciousness to emerge across cosmic time. Your existence occurs during what cosmologists call the stelliferous era, the current epoch when stars shine brightly and planets form, when the universe is just the right age and temperature for complex chemistry to create life and awareness. You are part of the universe's golden age of consciousness, living during the cosmic season when matter can organize itself into beings capable of love, wonder,
and peaceful contemplation of existence itself. Consider the profound timing of your existence. You live after the universe has had time to create the heavy elements necessary for life, but before the cosmic expansion carries galaxies so far apart that new star formation will cease. You exist in the brief cosmic moment when the universe is perfectly suited for consciousness to emerge and flourish. Your presence here is not just statistically improbable. It represents the universe at its most creative and self-aware.
The cosmic microwave background radiation, the afterglow of the Big Bang itself, bathes you constantly in ancient light from the universe's infancy. This radiation carries information from when the cosmos was only 380,000 years old, when atoms first formed and light could travel freely through space. You are always surrounded by this cosmic baby picture, this electromagnetic fossil from the birth of space and time, connecting you directly to the universe's origin story. As you rest here tonight, you are simultaneously looking into the cosmic past and participating in the cosmic future. The light from distant galaxies reaching your location tonight left those galaxies millions or billions of years ago, making every moment of cosmic observation a form of time travel. Yet you are also part of the universe's ongoing evolution, your consciousness contributing to the cosmos becoming increasingly aware of its own nature. Your peaceful rest tonight, part of the universe learning to appreciate its own beauty and complexity. As you drift towards sleep, feel yourself held within this cosmic context, not as a tiny speck in an indifferent universe, but as a conscious participant in the cosmos coming to know itself. Your capacity for wonder, for love, for peaceful rest in the darkness is not separate from cosmic evolution. It is cosmic evolution, matter and energy, organized into the ability to experience beauty, to contemplate existence, to rest in awareness of the magnificent journey of which you are an inseparable part. The universe has been preparing for your existence for 14 billion years, shaping space and time, forging elements in stellar cores, fine-tuning the physical laws that allow consciousness to emerge from cosmic dust. You are not an accident in an indifferent cosmos, but its inevitable flowering into self-awareness, temporary but precious, a moment when the universe pauses in its expansion to appreciate its own beauty through your human eyes. Rest now in this cosmic embrace, knowing that you are held by forces and structures that extend from the quantum realm to the edge of the observable universe, that your peaceful sleep tonight is part of the cosmos, dreaming itself into ever greater complexity and beauty, that your very existence is the universe celebrating its own magnificent, multi-layered nature. You are the cosmos, conscious of itself, resting peacefully within the infinite layers of reality that have always been your true home.